get lipo face, which is like that rounded face where it looks like for some reason your body is skinny but your face is fat. Hi, it's Gabby and I'm back, and welcome back to my channel. For this video I wanted to talk to you guys about liposuction. So for me, when I got my breasts done, I also decided to get lipo because my doctor at the time had a special going on where lipo was only an additional, like, it was something like $500 per section. So I got my top and bottom flanks lipoed when I was getting my breast augmentation while I was already under anesthesia. So for my surgery, I got my top and bottom flanks lipoed, I got a breast lift, I got breast implants put in, and I actually got I had tubular breasts, so I got that corrected as well. So for me, I wanted to kind of talk about the liposuction part of everything because, yeah, listen, the lipo was the hardest part of the surgery for me to recover from. And the lipo was probably one of the parts of the surgery where if I look back on it, I don't know if I would get it. I talk to my best friend about this all the time, and honestly, I'm not sure if I would necessarily have gotten lipo again. And I say that because after lipo, your body does change, and I feel like people don't really talk about that fact, really, from the videos that I've seen. And the thing about lipo is that obviously you're getting fat taken out of whatever area you get it on, or fat cells taken out of whatever area you decide to get it on. And afterwards, what happens initially is that you bloat quite a bit. Like for me, my surgeon did not drain the liquid that he inserted into my body, so my body had to like naturally drain it on its own. And so it took me actually longer to see my results after lipo, which I think also is another reason why it made me regret getting lipo a little bit. And my surgeon was also less aggressive. Granted, I don't know if it's because I paid a reduced rate for lipo, and so it's kind of like a, you know, it was kind of like an afterthought type of a thing. But yeah, so for me in total he took out about 800 cc's, which is less than a liter of Coke, and I'm not a small girl, so I thought that was weird that it was only 800 cc's. I know for a fact like it should have been more than that. Like basically when I came out of surgery, my stomach wasn't flat, which I wasn't sure if I expected it to be flat, but I expected it to kind of be a little bit more like flatter than it was. I don't mean right after, but I mean months after surgery, it wasn't as flat as I thought it would be. So that's the first thing. That could have played into why I'm like, you know, you could hold the lipo for me next time. But yeah, so the lipo, I got bigger afterwards because you retain a lot of water, and I still had the water that he injected into me. And you also have to get the massages, whatever. I didn't get that many massages, so I also obviously play a role in how happy I am with the lipo as well. But overall, the recovery from the lipo was a lot harsher than the recovery from my implants. And the lipo, it hurt for longer. It was just a lot harder recovery in my midsection. It just was, like, everything about it. And in addition to that, I gained water weight afterwards, but I also just gained like weight. Like I now weigh probably like, I would say 10 pounds more than I did before surgery. And granted, obviously some of it's gonna be my boobs and stuff like that, but I know some of it is not just my boobs. That's all I gotta say, okay? And also the thing is, I feel like I said, my body changed quite a bit after lipo. So whereas before I could do certain things to, like, whereas before I knew what to do to lose weight, or for how my body would react when I do certain things, now my body reacts a little bit differently in terms of even where I gain weight, how I gain weight, how long it takes for me to take it off, things like that. It's different. It's just different. And I realized, like I said, that obviously I modified something on my body and I took fat cells away from something. So like for me, I was already thicker before lipo, and then after lipo, now my body I get fat in my bottom half a lot faster than I did before, and it's a lot more at certain weights that I've been at before. And so that's that. And then on top of that, my midsection, I feel like I retain water, like I bloat a little bit easier. That's something that I didn't know before. I don't think nobody talks about that. Like I bloat easier now, and I don't know if it's because since they took the fat cells out, the fat cells want to hold on to water more to kind of fill the space that's there. That could be it. But yeah, I bloat easier now. But at the same time, because of that, my body reacts to waist training a lot better, obviously, because I think he disturbed the fat cells. So like when I waist train, it'll keep my waist cinched it makes the fat more malleable, so it reacts better to waist training, and I guess that's a plus. So my waist is still stays smaller at certain weights than it did before, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I would say the main thing is, and I read a lot of studies that said for you to make sure that you exercise and work out after you get lipo, because your body will get visceral fat, which is the fat that's around your intestines, and that's the dangerous fat. So I still work out. I just think my diet is like my main issue in terms of me getting my weight to where I want it to be again. But I will say that one of the main things I would say if you're getting lipo is to not get complacent, because afterwards you're almost going to feel like, okay, I got lipo, so I can't gain weight in my stomach. Yes, you can gain weight in your stomach, because, well, for me, I didn't get 360 lipo. I only got lipo in the front, like I said, so I can still gain weight in my stomach, and they can't. A lot of surgeons don't take out all of the fat. You still have some fat cells there, and those fat cells will still get big. So yeah, there's that. And so like I said, make sure you're working out. I would say to keep waist training, because I noticed the waist training really helps for me personally with my body after the lipo. And so I waist train every time I go to the gym, and I'm really conscious of what I eat now. And like I said, I'm working out and kind of getting back into my health kick that I had before surgery. But it's just been a roller coaster after surgery, kind of figuring out my body, figuring out how my body reacts to certain things, whether it be like gaining weight, losing weight, where's my body it's coming from, and then just like knowing how my body looks at certain weights. So that's something that I feel like people don't talk about. All the things that I read about lipo, I didn't see anyone talk about the fact that it gained weight afterwards. I gained weight afterwards, so you're not invincible. And it makes sense too why a lot of celebrities who get like a lot of lipo have like lipo face, which is what I call it now. And it's where like your face is kind of fat from like you getting, because you're getting lipo all over your body, but a lot of people don't get it on their face, other than Amber Rose, who just got it on her face. But usually people don't get lipo on their face, and so the fat's gonna go somewhere, especially if you're eating like crap. And a lot of times if you didn't work to lose the weight, then you're gonna probably maybe eat a little bit crappy, right? Because of that, and that's something I dealt with personally, so I'm saying this, because of that, the fat will go into your face still, and so you'll get lipo face, which is like that rounded face where it looks like for some reason your body is skinny but your face is fat. That look, that's lipo face, and I don't want that. And you have to be conscious of your food, what you eat, and especially like water and sodium and bloating. Be very conscious of that, because your body reacts a lot. I think after lipo, your body reacts a lot more to retaining water, and it's a lot more susceptible to it. I do drink peppermint tea to help with the bloating and help with digesting and stuff like that. So that definitely helps me personally. And sometimes I'll have dandelion root tea to kind of help with that, with like water weight and stuff like that as well. And after the gym, I do go into the sauna to help with getting some more water out. So I'm doing things now to kind of be conscious of those things about my body right now. But yeah, so I kind of want to tell you guys, I will be sure to insert pictures of how I look now and my body now. Like, my body has changed in that my bottom half is a lot bigger and my waist is relatively still kind of small, but I personally feel icky because it's not the way I like to be. I'll insert pictures of how I looked before and then how I look now, just so you can get an idea. But yeah, I mean, if you're getting lipo, it is a lifetime commitment, because you are taking fat out, but you still have to work out and be conscious of your health. You can't, it's not a shortcut. I didn't lose weight after having surgery. My friend did, but she was already like really skinny. So she got her bottom flanks done, like her fupa area done, and like her sides, I'm sorry, not flanks. Her sides are flanks, right? Yeah, flanks. But she got her bottom abdominal area done and her flanks. And I only got the top and bottom part of my abdominal area. So she lost weight afterwards, but she was already skinny. So, I mean, she was already gonna lose weight. And yeah, her surgery turned out great. She was already skinny. I wasn't already skinny. I was pretty like curvy, which I'll show you. And so after surgery, it was like my body was like, what just happened? Okay, so yeah, let me know if you guys have experienced that, what your experience was with lipo, and like I guess post lipo care and everything like that. If you're getting lipo, what areas you're getting lipoed. If you've seen it too, like I call it, like if you've experienced lipo face, or if you've seen lipo face, I know, like I said, I've seen lipo face. Comment and let me know if any of my tips help you, let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you next video.